what I know about the Renaissance period is it's a rebirth of arts and as well as a lot of new discoveries for science, because that's also the time when I think Da Vinci also was very much into human anatomy and physiology, and that's why all the other artists as well around that time period had a lot of sculptures that were very realistic, and it's a lot more accurate when it comes to the human anatomy. And I think that also had a really big milestone when it came to the medical field, and that's why it's a rebirth of science and arts, because that was a time when they were a lot more liberal with their thoughts and they expressed it through art. I think the Renaissance art has a very big impact on modern art now, especially because before they looked, a lot of it was based on like what they saw in nature, and nature in regards to our environment as well as the nature of our human body. And like I said, that impacted a lot when it came to the medical aspect, because they really got down deeper into what the human was for muscle and then veins and whatnot. And then when it came to arts like landscapes, it became a lot more realistic. And there were also abstract art, and in general the art from the Renaissance has a big influence on what modern art is now. That's why Renaissance art is very much respected even until now. I think that especially in the matters of arts, not just visually but also in matters of like architectural, literal arts, when it came to writing, and even in philosophy, a lot of what happened in the Renaissance is contributed to how philosophy and all those other things are now. Because I mean, if you look at it, even our structures, there's a lot of structures that are influenced by them. That's why a lot of it kind of looks like the Greek buildings, and the whole realistic aspect of visual arts also kind of arose from the Renaissance. And especially when it came to sciences, the fact that Da Vinci and other Renaissance artists and philosophers ventured more into what the human anatomy and physiology is, it became a breakthrough, especially when it comes to the medical field. And because of that, I think it propelled a lot more research to what it is now, and that's why we have a more comprehensive view on what the human body and the human anatomy is. It's because of those artists from before that set an example or set a beginning to all of these researches, to all these enlightenments when it came to philosophy, and greater like innovations when it comes to architecture and even through arts, visual and even writing and literal arts.